How are volcanoes formed? Have you ever wondered why volcanoes are formed? How devastating can these be? The reason volcanoes are formed is because the temperature under the surface of the earth becomes hotter and hotter the deeper down you go. At the depth of about 20 miles, it is hot enough to melt most rocks. And what happens when rock melts? When rock melts, it expands and needs a lot more space. In some areas of the world, mountains are being uplifted. The pressure is not so great under these rising mountain ranges, and so a reservoir of melted rock known as magma may form underneath them. This molten rock rises along cracks formed up the uplift. When the pressure in the reservoir becomes greater than the roof of a rock over it, it bursts out as a volcano. What happens when the volcano blows out? During the eruption, hot gaseous liquid or solid material is actually blown out. The material piles up around the opening and a cone-shaped mound is formed. This cone is a result of a volcano. In February 1943, in the middle of a cornfield in Mexico, people saw a rare and amazing thing took place. A volcano was being born. In 3 months, it had formed a cone about 1,000 feet high. How do volcanoes erupt? In the center of a volcano is a mass of molten rock, which, when it reaches the surface, is known as lava. Its temperature can be as high as 1200 degrees Celsius. Lava can be as runny as water, or it can be so thick that it can scarcely move at all. When the pressure in the center of the volcano becomes too great, it simply erupts. When the volcano erupts, it hurls out masses of dust and rocks, ash, steam, and sulfurous gases. Lava may escape from the crater in the center or finds its way out through vents in the side of the volcano, solidifying as it cools in the air. A major volcanic eruption can hurl boulders high into the air. These boulders, called volcanic bombs, can be very large in size. Pompeii and Herculaneum were both Roman towns that were buried under volcanic debris when Mount Vesuvius erupted in AD 79. Many people were overcome while trying to escape, and the two towns are still being excavated today. How does an earthquake begin? Did you know that earthquake happens in an orchestrated way? The Earth's crust is made up of about 30 huge plates called tectonic plates, which float on the semi-liquid mantle surrounding the Earth's core. These are currents and movements in the mantle, so these plates move very slowly in relation to each other. Earthquakes are evidence of this movement. Most of the areas where earthquakes take place are along the edges of these plates. Friction holds the plate edges together for a while, but continuing movement means that huge stresses build up. The tension is suddenly released when the plates shift sharply, and this causes an earthquake. There are other causes of earthquakes, but they all involve sudden movement of the crust along a fault or crack. One cannot help out but be impressed with the magnitude of earthquake and the nature's way.